And Africa is looking at increasing a tax for mining companies and collecting contributions from the public as part of a solution to financing Africa Union activities. Now, according to Carlos Lopez, who's the Executive Secretary of the UN Economic Commission for Africa, the success of this plan will depend on the commitment of member states. He spoke to CCTV's Girum Chala.
Well, one of the demonstrations that have been developed over the last year and so is the effective implementation of domestic resource mobilization strategies. That includes having much more attention paid to pension funds, institutional funds, where there is a lot of money that is not properly used, making sure that the banking system in Africa, that is quite solid, is much more engaged in productive activities of the small and medium enterprises. Also, the tax systems have to be updated, have to be more efficient, because we have now data that demonstrates that our GDP is underestimated by about 21% in the continent, which means that the fiscal pressure is quite low and can move up, meaning people can pay more taxes. That doesn't mean the small informal sector, poor entrepreneur, but rather the big fish that are not contributing enough for the economy, like for instance big mining corporations.
How is this 27th Heads of State Summit going to help or commit member states to implement the plan of alternative means of financing within the African continent?
Well, there are two levels of financing that are to be discussed. The financing of the Agenda 2063, which is a larger, of course, prospect and also a larger challenge. And then there is the financing of the AU itself. You are referring to the financing of the AU, where a number of initiatives have been suggested in the recent past. And now the heads of state really have to nail it. They have to decide which ones they prefer. It can be charging air tickets, it can be charging a tourist fee, it can be IT companies contributing a small proportion of the individual's use of internet and data systems. It can be many different modalities, and those modalities should be left as free as possible, so each country chooses the one that is most attuned to the characteristics of their economy.